After watching my 2 makeup declutter videos, I decided that it's probably time to try to focus on using up some products before I purchase more makeup. I was really nervous about doing my makeup declutter video because I didn't want people to think that 1, I was bragging, or 2, that I was a hoarder. But I do recognize that my collection is rather extensive and that I need to use up some of my products before I bring something in, because I don't want products to go to waste, because if products go to waste, that means my money went to waste. And if my money went to waste, that means all my hard work at work, as far as my paycheck, that went to waste. So I pulled some items from my collection that I've had for a while now, and I want to use them for a week so that I can make some progress. And you know, I've only decided to commit to a week because any longer than that, I know myself, I know that I may get bored. I don't want to do that. So these items here that I'm about to show you, they've been in my collection probably the longest, and I just want to use them up. Some of them are not cruelty free because I had them before I started to go cruelty free, and it doesn't make sense to just stop using a product entirely, at least to me. I mean, it could be different for you. If I have a product that is not cruelty free, I have the choice to either stop using it altogether, and get rid of it, or I could at least use it up, get my money's worth, and not repurchase it. Rather than let my money go to waste, I decided to just use up those products and not repurchase it. So yeah, let's just go ahead and start with like the base, like, you know, what you do first. The first one is the NYX Honey Do Me Up Prime. Next item is the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation. I have 2 powders. This one is a Makeup Forever one, L'Oreal one. This is a Wet n Wild blush. I have the Physicians Formula Warm Nude. This one is a Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. This one is a Benefit Boing e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. This is the Physicians Formula Lip Gloss. I have a Kat Von D Lock-It eyeliner, and for bronzer I'm going to use this. I'm not trying to use the whole palette, but this is the whole palette. This was the Too Faced Everything Nice palette. Try to use that bronzer. It's the Chocolate Soleil Bronze, whatever. This one for eyeshadow palette. This is a Too Faced Chocolate Bar. Smells like chocolate. It has a lot of neutrals in it, and it has my go-tos when it comes to playing it safe. Brown matte and some shimmers, some sparkle, these right there. And this one is what started it all. This is what started all of my whole makeup collection, because before this I didn't have any like nicer stuff. I just had like maybe a makeup bag full of makeup, and that was it. But now, thanks to this, I've drastically expanded my collection. Alright, so it's already the next day from my last clip, and I've already got an update on my whole try to focus on one thing. This turns out I'm pretty certain that it's no longer good. I've decided to replace it with this. This is a Maybelline Color Sensations or something like that. I don't remember. It is almost 4 in the morning. I'm in Winslow at the Flying J. As you can see, I'm gassing up. I'm tired. I just got off work. I made it to Winslow, stopped at McDonald's, and drove down the road a little bit and decided that I needed gas. So that's what I'm doing now. I'll probably get home like around 4:30 maybe, and sleep for a couple hours, and I had to get up again. I had to go back in because I needed to tinkle. I hate it when that happens. I was leaving work and I asked myself, well, maybe I don't need to go to the restroom. And then, don't you know, just as I'm getting on the road, I'm like, oh dang. Finally. Oh my god, that spider I went through. Spider web. Ay, ay, ay.
knocks. I guess it's a good thing.
It's almost 6 in the morning. I'm really tired. I still need to wash my face, wash off my makeup, and take out my contacts. I'm really tired. My sister, she's already awake. She's in the shower, and I have to wait till she gets out of the shower before I can wash up.
Sophie! Sophie, stick! Sophie!
I'm all washed up. Contacts are out. Took off the eye makeup. I'm ready to sleep right now. My sister's Pocahontas pillowcase. Thank you, Pally, if you're watching this, for fixing the bed for me, or airing up the mattress and giving me blankets and pillows and all that junk. I appreciate it.
It is 12 o'clock, 12:18. Time to get up. I'm really sleepy. It is so windy outside, it's ugly.
Mom and I are here at Pinky's in Winter Rock. I ordered the vegetable beef stew. Mom, what'd you get? Dumpling mutton stew? Mm-hmm. My mom got the dumpling mutton stew. And of course, deep pickle. Fried bread. Yeah, can't forget. Ooh, and then it also came with Navajo tea. Smells really good. My mom insisted on talking to the blanket man salesman. She's worried that he doesn't have a home to go to. They're friends now, it looks like. We've stopped here at Bash's'. I came to get cake mix and hamburger helper because I've been craving hamburger helper. So my favorite, yellow cake mix. And now onto the hamburger helper section. I know hamburger helper is bad for you. I hardly eat it anymore since Sam and I have been married. He has strict standards as far as like sodium. He doesn't like sodium. He doesn't like a lot of sugar. I will say this though, the employees here are super nice. That's me being salty. Now I just have to decide if I'm willing to drive the 25-minute drive that it'll take to come and get Starbucks when the day finally comes. If it's on a day that I'm home, of course. But that's some exciting news. Starbucks coming to Bash's' in Winter Rock. Yee!
My younger sister made hamburger helper. I know it's not the best thing in the world. In fact, it's probably one of the worst things you could probably consume. And I honestly think it's probably been about 6 years since I've had hamburger helper. So this is something that never happens. And it looks so good and it smells so good. It's gonna be a long time before I can eat hamburger helper again. So I'm gonna savor this moment.
I feel like hamburger helper has lost its appeal because, like I said, it's been probably about 6 years since I've had hamburger helper. And even though it tasted just as good as I remembered, all I could think about was all the sodium and the preservatives that I was consuming. And I'm like, So I had to stop. I love hamburger helper, but now, Sam, you ruined it for me. I'm also wondering if I'm gonna pay the price later, because I think my tummy still hasn't decided as to whether or not it still likes hamburger helper. I guess we'll see later on. It's about 9:30 at night. I'm gonna bake a cake. I'm going to go to bed now. It's 1:40 in the morning. I was watching YouTube videos. Tomorrow my mom and I have she has an appointment in Fort Defiance, so we're going to do that, and I have to go back to where I live tomorrow evening. I don't want to. I always feel like that when it's time to go home after I've been back on the reservation. But I know I'll be back next week again, which I'm actually looking forward to getting a little bit more sleep next week because I don't have to be back right away. So tomorrow my mom and I are just gonna hang out, and I don't really know what else she wants to do. Tomorrow is homecoming here in my hometown in Ganado. Oh, actually today I should say. I unfortunately won't be able to go. I don't know, I just feel like I don't want to run into people that I went to school with. Not that I'm embarrassed or anything, but I'm just like, I'm over it. I don't feel nostalgic about anything, or, I'm like, it's whatever. High school is whatever. And yeah, I don't know, maybe that's weird, but I think my mom and I are gonna be in Winter Rock during the homecoming parade, and of course the football game is in the evening, and I'll be driving back to where I live, so oh well, not a big deal. I don't mind missing it. Mom and I are at, oh, there's no sign. We're at Domingo's. I feel like we eat a lot, but it's okay, huh, Mom? We just got done with her appointment. Everything looks good. So we're just gonna have lunch and then head back, and then probably gonna finish up my laundry. Whew, the salsa is hot for me. Finish up my laundry and then probably get back on the road. She's wanting to go to homecoming, so it's going to depend on whether or not she feels up to it later this evening, but she wants to do that. So, go Hornets. Okay, we didn't think the plate was going to have this much fruit on it. I'm very pleasantly surprised, and I'm excited to dig in. Mom and I are done at Domingo's. We're on our way home right now. We're at the intersection here in Winter Rock. It's really windy, and it seems to be really busy, but it's okay. We're on our way home. Mom's got her Navajo Times and her Leading the Way magazine, so she's good for now. Onward, Mom?
Yeah.
Hurry, Roger! There he goes.
Bye, Mommy. Okay, let's go.
Where are you going, Pally? We're going to a football game. You can cheer on the mighty, mighty Hornets. The mighty, mighty Cornets. Cornets.
The butt face. Of course, the weird one has to own a Slug Bubs on the reservation. Whew, here we go.
Well, it was a good trip back home to the reservation this time around. There's a bug flying around me. I think it's a large mosquito.
My mom and I already have plans for next week, what we're gonna do, and I'm looking forward to that. She doesn't have any appointments next week that I know of, so I'm thinking that we'll actually be able to follow through on those plans that we made. And as for me, right now I am starting the almost 3-hour trek home. It's about 7 o'clock reservation time, 6 o'clock mountain time, so it'll be a fun drive. I have a soda, I have my tunes, and it was a good visit.